Right, fellow cyclists of the interwebs. Thought about 1,000 Ks in, do a quick update on the Cannondale CAAD10. Tell you what I've learned so far. Share some insights on this great bike. So first thing first, I guess you could consider this vid an invitation for a petition to the good folks at Cannondale to bring back the CAAD10. You know, not the CAAD12. They can keep the CAAD13 on sale if they want to, but this is the one. This is the one that they need to bring back to cater to anyone that's a fan of aluminum. Aluminium. This is the one. Um, yeah, it's really great. It's a great bike. Um, Insights. So definitely a racing bike. My relatively old bones, lower back can testify to that. It's definitely long, even though, as you can see here, I'm definitely fighting the low. But yeah, definitely a racy posture. But at the same time, and especially for the reputation that aluminium has as being uncomfortable, harsh, blah blah blah. This is not the case here. This is surprisingly compliant. Definitely. I mean, uh, my area here is definitely not known for plush tarmac, and this is handling it great. It's actually very good. So obviously, it's not just the frame. It's the first time I'm using this Cannondale Save Carbon seat post, which is well helping for sure. And let's not forget the Continental 5,000 tires. These are 25 mils, um, and yeah, they are as helpful as always. But still, I got other bikes, including other aluminum bikes. Well, all my bikes are aluminum actually, aluminum. And this is, if not the most comfortable of them, it's the second best. It's great in that department. Next up, which I guess is not CAD10 specific, obviously, but it's the first time I'm using Campagnolo 11-speed Centaur group set, the equivalent of the Shimano 105, and it's awesome. It's great. I mean, yes, in terms of putting it together, front derailleur, a bit fiddly to, dial in, um, exactly how you want it, completely quiet, no chain rub and all that stuff. So I guess that was the most challenging part of the build. But otherwise, fantastic. I mean, weight wise, I think it's actually slightly lighter than 105. Somewhere in between, I guess, 105 and Ultegra. In terms of weight, obviously, shifters as well. Brakes, I'll mention those again in a second. But this is super quiet powertrain, the quietest, uh, again, that I have experienced so far. Smooth shifting. One little gripe, definitely something that I can only guess is improved on the higher tier company, although group sets, is the throw of the levers. So slightly long throw. You definitely want it to be shorter. Shimano 105 R7000, that is. Um, is definitely shorter throw. Not a big deal, something, just to get used to, but definitely something that I would improve. Ergonomically, this is better. Uh, all due respect to Shimano, these uh, you know levers are ergonomically just the best. Um, Best fit for my relatively small hands. Less fatigue, less numbness. Just feels better altogether in the hand. Brakes. These are the best rim brakes I have used on any bike, including direct mount Ultegras, which I guess are or even Durace. Durace, what were they? 9,000, not 9100s. Still, Durace. And these things, I guess, in combination with this also noteworthy Campagnolo Zonda wheels, also great, like 1,500 and a bit grams for the pair. Uh, really fast rolling. You know, can only say good things about it. But in terms of braking, the combination is remarkable. Actually, super powerful. Great modulation. All that malarkey. It's just great brakes. Another thing I should mention is this 11-speed Campagnolo chain. Obviously, nothing wrong with it, as I mentioned before. Once installed, super quiet, really quiet, you know, powertrain. But in terms of installing it, that was a bit of a headache because they have their own little procedure with pin insertion. So once you measure and cut your chain, obviously you have to uh, link it up. And they have their special fucking pins, which you have to, what they call it, flare it after you insert it. And you have to have either a special Campagnolo tool to do that, or, any tool that is specifically suitable for 11 speed Campagnolo pin insertion and flaring. And that was a pain in the butt, actually. Don't like that. Otherwise, perfectly good chain. Don't know what the weight is. I guess it's, again, 105 uh, class, maybe lighter. Don't know, but yeah, thought that was also noteworthy. So, power transfer. This is the stiffest, most direct feeling bike I have or had. This just, when they say that you stomp on the pedals and it wants to go, this is the bike they're talking about. Don't know why, don't know how, bottom bracket, this, that, I don't know. But this thing is not only light, weight, I haven't weighed it yet, but I'm guessing it's 7 point whatever, 5, 7.8 kilos. Um, and so the weight definitely helps with the feeling of power transfer, of direct power transfer, but its frame, it's, the whole thing together. This thing, when you get on the pedal, seating, standing, definitely, this thing just goes. It's really noticeable. It's gotta experience it to acknowledge it. Why bring back the CAAD10 and not the CAAD12, which power transfer weight wise is probably even better, slightly better, if not noticeably, but that's the reason. external cable routing. Take that any day over internal shit. I mean, yeah, the brake line goes through the top tube, but all the rest is, as it should be. And I just love that. Super easy to build, super easy to maintain, and all the rest of it. So, yeah, that's a quick update on the CAAD10. And it's super highly recommended. Awesome bike if you can get your hands on a decent uh, used frame, which is what I was lucky enough to do with this mint condition frame. If you're looking for a bike of this type, a racing bike, uh, definitely put it on the short list. Cheerio.